I was actually originally born, I was born in Denamstel, on the west coast of Demerara. I spent about 2 years there, and then my family moved to Shortville. And I spent I'd say the remainder of my childhood, all of my childhood, and up to adult life in Shortville. We used to live in what they called the Northeast House in Steve in Shortville, and those were fun days. I always remember them because we lived in a nice 2-bedroom house. It was a family of 5 of us at the time, and then my little brother was born when I was about 13. It was a childhood just filled with bush cooking, as you know, fishing, long summers, a lot of Sal Out and cricket in the street and football. Just any typical excited and happy Guyanese childhood in the country. Spent my high school at Saint in Georgetown, and of course those were transformative years. Saints being one of the senior secondary schools in the country, and still try to maintain a relationship with the high school. And then right after high school, I went to the University of Guyana, and I studied there. I got my degree in civil engineering. We used to be on the debating team together. Me, myself, and a girl named Chevany Semple. And I was the first speaker of the team. Chevany would speak second, and Irfaan would, if one of us couldn't make it, he would attend, but he was part of the team. And we won the national debating competition in 1995. And so, we were national debating champions that year. We actually debated before Chetty Jagan in 1997. He was, 1995, sorry. Dr. Jagan was there, and I remember us debating whether the importance, independence versus becoming a republic. And we won that. I remember a story. When I was, I don't know, maybe around 10 or so, I remember my father had sent a television to us because he was living in St. Martin at the time. And we were maybe one of 2 families in the neighborhood that had television in those days. Very lucky. My father was doing construction over in South in the islands. And what I did was I blocked up the downstairs of the house, right? I went and I got some coconut branches and blocked up the downstairs of the house and borrowed some benches from a nearby church and put the television downstairs and started charging people to come and watch, And I used to go to a video store and buy, we go to a video club, get a VCR, we had a VCR, we'd get the VHS, and people, they came in the droves, right, to watch. And I think that was sort of like one of my first sort of interaction with doing something and earning. And that left a lasting impression in my head. But overall, I remember everything about my childhood. I still tell my children today how happy, and you weren't rich, right? I didn't consider our family to be rich and not even middle class. We didn't always have running water, for example. Blackouts were frequent. But our parents instilled in us this sense of discipline that we couldn't use those things as excuses, for failing to succeed. We had to push. We had to, whether you had to light a candle or a kerosene lamp, to study. That's sort of what we had to do and make it work. And I feel very, very privileged to have the kind of parents and family that I had growing up, and even my neighbors. This is one of the things you miss. I always remember walking through the street, and there were people, like when common entrance came around, they'd go, "How you doing, boy? Make sure you get a good school. Make sure you get a good school." Everybody just really looked out for you, right? It was so communal, such good community spirit.